Hey, hi everyone. I'm Kunal. I'm here at Apple Park. We have like Apple Visiting Center right here. And what I would like to tell you is like from long time I was studying the Apple products from the design perspective. I'm myself as a working as a software engineer, like embedded software. But now I'll tell you a couple of design secrets that I have discovered from like long time. When I was kid, from that time, I was I got introduced to iPhone in like 2007, and from then I entered into this Apple ecosystem, and I started following this Steve Jobs philosophy. It's like design thinking from like really tiny detail. So when I moved to Silicon Valley in like 2025, and that's when I always visit this place almost once a month and started learning what is really special about this Apple product. So yesterday I was going through like a lot of documentation what Steve Jobs and design people like especially Johnny Ive that they have gone through it, and why does this product look really special. So what I came across is like I will summarize everything and I will put it into a really easy terms. I'm not a designer, I'm not at all like a design engineer, but still I'll explain whatever I can. Okay, so you think about is like whenever there is a right angle triangle, or let's say right angle, any right angle, or let's say any corner, okay, like a 90 degree. So from very high level it look like a triangle, okay, but when you zoom in into this specific section, it's not a triangle, it's always a curve. Okay, so this is something is really unique about the Apple product. So if you take like a iPhone, it's always like a curves at the corners, okay, and these curves are not just a curves, because this shape is a little bit of unique than the curve, okay, because this is nothing but the four lines which is joined with a curve, but there is one unique design pattern which exists in the universe. It's called Squircle. Okay, and so what is Squircle is all about? So Squircle looks a little bit of different than this specific pattern. So this is the regular curve, whatever that you can make from by zooming this 90 degree cone, but Squircle is look a little bit of different. It look like this. Okay, so there's a little bit of additional section which goes here, and there is some section which cut from this specific part, and that specific unique design, that was something introduced into the Apple product. That specific part, Squircle, was already exist like from like late or like early 1900, but I think the design engineer, the Johnny Ive, he's the one who started introduce that into a consumer product. So if you see any iPhone, any MacBook, any iPad, that is something. If you see this specific section, if you see this curve, it's not a circle, it's called Squircle. It's something in between circle and square. So, and now we are at the Apple Park. So if you see every single thing here, they used as a Squircle. If you see this specific desk, this is nothing but a Squircle. Okay, I'll tell you a couple of more designs. If you this specific curve of glass, it's like a one piece that they have made out of the glass, very uniquely patented glass. This is also a Squircle. If you see this specific section, it's not a curve, okay, it's like a Squircle. This is something that is unique about it. If you see this specific piece, this is nothing but a Squircle. Okay, if you see this handle, if you see this specific handle, this is something made up of like a Squircle. Okay, so these kind of patterns that we have seen like most of the Apple products, and that's why this product looks so really unique. And there are many other competitors who try to copy this specific curve, but they only copied the curve. They didn't realize it is something way more than curve, and that's why this product looks more appealing and people started buying it. Okay, thank you so much.